On the Volchansk direction, a mortar crew of the AFU's 159th OMBR was firing at Russian assault groups engaged in heavy fighting for the village of Volchanskia Khutora. In the area of the village of Volokovka, Sever reconnaissance detected the enemy position, and FPV operators of the 71st Guards Motorized Rifle Division of Group Sever carried out a strike, destroying the enemy mortar. The drone operator had detected the target well in advance. When the drone approached, the enemy ran away without opening fire and did not fire even a single shot. Intelligence detected a Ukrainian troop deployment point inside a building in the Sumy region. When the last person on the road, Mykola, also went inside, an unmanned aerial vehicle called Molnia carried out a strike on the target. In the Kharkiv region, a Ukrainian artillery system was detected near the settlement of Shevchenkovo in a forest belt where it had been hidden under snow, and it was destroyed by FPV drones. On the Kharkiv direction, the UAV platoon crew of the 11th Tank Regiment shared footage of their combat work. During aerial reconnaissance, the operators spotted an enemy shelter among the brick rubble. At first everything was quiet and no movement was visible, but after some time the owner of the position appeared. The enemy came out, looked around, stood in the fresh air for a short while, and then went back into the same hole. In fact, the enemy himself revealed the exact location of his shelter to the Russian operators. After that, the rest was easy. The coordinates were confirmed, the drone was launched, and within minutes an FPV drone flew directly into the same hole. Near Konstantinovka, a Ukrainian soldier was detected at an AFU UAV control point. He was standing outside the shelter and then went inside, but he had already been detected. An FPV drone later struck the shelter and destroyed it. The Russian armed forces destroyed AFU UAV control points near Konstantinovka, according to the Russian Ministry of Defense. The positions were identified during reconnaissance and later struck, leading to the destruction of the control points operating in that sector. Location: Kharkiv region. The video shows drones operated by fighters of the 68th Division of the Leningrad Military District targeting and destroying enemy manpower both on foot and during movement by transport. The strikes were carried out after aerial reconnaissance detected the targets in the area. Why are they trying to move through such deep mud and impassable terrain? Their vehicles got stuck in the mud and they had to abandon them and leave. A Russian drone struck a Ukrainian armored vehicle with a precise strike. Reconnaissance discovered an enemy ammunition cache. 2 Russian soldiers assembled a Molnia drone to destroy the stockpile. and as soon as the drone was ready, it was launched and destroyed the enemy ammunition cache. During reconnaissance, a figure was spotted peeking out from his shelter. In the end, this mistake cost him his life. Near the village of Tchaikovka in the Volchansk community, Russian reconnaissance identified the location of an AFU UAV control point from where attacks were being launched against civilian infrastructure in the Belgorod region. Guards of the 71st Motorized Rifle Division of the GV Sever Group carried out 3 precise FPV drone strikes, destroying the Ukrainian forces' expensive equipment and their position. Under the rubble of the bunker remained the enemy drone operators, who have now been added to the list of missing AFU personnel. Severian detected the movement of small enemy groups on quad bikes in the border forest areas, and suddenly optical fiber kamikaze drones carried out strikes on the quad bikes. In the Kharkiv region, in the southern forest belt near the village of Pokalyanoye in the Volchansk district, the enemy had established a UAV control point from where drone operators were attempting to attack our assault units in Volchanskaya Khutora. After the position was detected, FPV drone operators from the Guard 71st Motorized Rifle Division of the GV Sever Group carried out a strike, destroying the enemy position along with its expensive equipment. In the Kharkiv region, on the southeastern outskirts of the village of Volchanskaya Khutora, Russian reconnaissance detected the position of an AFU mortar crew. After confirming the coordinates through aerial surveillance, FPV drone operators of the Guard's 71st Motorized Rifle Division of the GV Sever Group carried out a precise strike. As a result, the Ukrainian mortar and its firing position were destroyed, preventing further fire from that location. Near the village of Karachnoye, in a forested area of the Volchansk district in the Kharkiv region, Russian reconnaissance detected the location of an AFU UAV control point. After the coordinates were confirmed, drone operators from the 71st Motorized Rifle Division launched an initial strike, destroying the control point along with its equipment. 2 enemy drone operators attempted to escape toward the village and managed to hide a few hundred meters away. However, aerial surveillance continued to track their movement, and seconds later, a Russian FPV drone struck their position, eliminating the enemy personnel. In the Kharkiv region, south of the village of Volokovka, in the Volchansk district, Russian reconnaissance detected the exact location of an AFU UAV control point. FPV drone operators of the Guard's 71st Motorized Rifle Division of the GV Sever Group engaged the target, carrying out 4 strikes that completely burned out the Ukrainian bunker. There is no confirmed information about the fate of the AFU UAV operators, but based on objective control footage, it appears they were also eliminated. Members of the Legion of Freedom of Russia exploded on the mine during the evacuation of the wounded. The Russian soldiers who were driving their cars at the very last moment destroyed the Ukrainian FPV drone with a shotgun. It seemed that the drone would soon hit them. However, the soldiers showed vigilance and managed to react in time. The Ukrainian BPLA was intercepted over the Belgorod region with the help of the interceptor drone Yolka. Yolka is a relatively inexpensive and highly effective drone designed to counter the enemy BPLA Kharkov region. The Russian FPV drone was conducting reconnaissance along the road when it detected the Ukrainian pickup of supplies. The drone immediately headed for the target and began a long pursuit. After a while, the UAV successfully hit the car. The footage indicates that the Russian drones operate deep in the Kharkiv region, trying to avoid harm to civilians. FPV. The drone hit the Ukrainian APCY-PR-765 in the Yegorovka region in the Orikov direction. The car was already left after the previous hit, and the drone hit it from above, finally failing.